Is the United States trying to lure China into a war? America has been sending its high-ranked officials, including Nancy Pelosi, over to Taiwan over the past couple years, and that is generally something that politicians in America weren't supposed to do. The Trump administration and the Biden administration enhanced a massive trade war that has definitely cut into China's economic growth. And then just a few months ago, after China did encircle Taiwan completely with their airplanes, the US and the Philippines staged the largest naval drill in the history of the world. And right now, the US military has no carriers in the Indo-Pacific region. We have 11 carrier strike groups, and for the past 40 years, we've kept at least one of them in this region, but not now. The excuse is there is a heavy concentration in the Middle East because they want to make sure that Iran does not retaliate too harshly against Israel. But Israel has been demolishing Iran and their proxies' weapon stores, especially what just happened with Hezbollah. The IDF destroyed thousands of rocket launchers of Hezbollah and took out 40 of their launch sites. And guess what? Iran just opened the door to resuming nuclear talks with the US. That's because Iran doesn't have any further means of retaliation without risking annihilation. So it looks like the United States has left the stage wide open for China to do something a bit hostile. But no, I don't think America wants to go to war with China for one big reason. All the American economy would flourish if they transitioned to a wartime economy. Just look at our economic growth during World War II, or just the entire Cold War. We had GDP expenditures into our military between 5 to 10%. But China's economy would weaken tremendously, and we can't have that because they are our #1 trading partner. China imports $150 billion of our goods every year, and we import about $550 billion of their goods every year. If we demolish their economy, we harm ours. China knows this very well, which is why they're willing to bully Filipino ships, but if they see an Australian, a British, or an American ship, they hightail it out of there. Because the US is looking for another excuse to further sanction China and curtail their economic growth, but not kill it. Right now, it looks like the US and China have both taken a Cold War stance towards one another, and I think the US wants China to do something aggressively stupid because then we can justify even more military spending, maybe back to 5% of GDP instead of just 3%. And China just might do it to try to maintain some sphere of influence with the Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, even India and Russia. And in my opinion, China knows very well that having no aircraft carriers in the Indo-Pacific is a trap. The question is, will China walk or sail into it? My name is the Geo Husar, and tell me, what do you think China is going to do for that month that there are no US aircraft carriers in the Indo-Pacific region? Thanks for watching.